23-minute video, and I can't upload it to my Google Classroom. So I was wondering if at some point you could split it in half for me? Like, do you have any suggestions? Like how I can make it small enough so that I can... This is too hot. Don't eat it yet.
So the 23-minute video you made for your students, you can't upload it to Google Classroom because it's too big, right?
Yeah.
And you just need me to split it in half?
Yeah. I mean, I hope it doesn't have to be more than in half. I hope it doesn't have to be 4 parts. Do you happen to know how much you got to split it in order to upload it?
How big is the video file?
The size of the actual gigabyte speed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's the size limit for uploading to Google Classroom?
I don't know. I guess I could Google it and find out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with
First, we'll try splitting it in half.
you. Yeah, because one of my students said that on YouTube you can make a channel only visible to like certain people. But then I'd have to like type all their names in, which would be a pain in the butt.
Sure, you can do that. Does it have to be private, though?
Well, I don't think it's a very good video. Like, I made like one slight error. I said mattress instead of sheet. So...
Maybe I could edit the video to have you say the correct word instead of the wrong word. Just edit out the audio at that part where the mistake was made and then edit in the correct term. Maybe I could do something like that.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do that. So I'm like... Oh.
I think I have enough video editing experience to hopefully be able to do that.
That would be good.
It sounds pretty easy. Yeah. Those dates are arbitrary.
For arbitrary?
Yeah.
What's arbitrary? What date?
The dates they put on...
Oh, the eggnog?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
It is guaranteed to be fresh, but once that date passes, you don't throw it away until it fails the smell and taste test.
Okay.
It smells good.
Yeah, our doctor where I used to work used to do that all the time. She would eat yogurt that was way past the expiration date. And she would say, well, it still tastes good, so it's okay.
Yeah. You know, FoodLink gives supposedly expired food to hungry families that's been expired for months.
Well, when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Yeah, there's no sense in wasting food.
True.
How much food do we waste?
More than I'd like.
Well then, only buy what you intend to eat.
Yeah. True. Sometimes that's easier said than done.
Why is that?
Well, sometimes you're not as hungry as you think you are. So Tyler, how is that one? Would you give it a good rating or just a poor rating or?
It's pretty good.
Okay, so I got another one in there. Oh, the same one.
These are Jimmy Dean biscuit roll-ups, right?
Something like that.
They're pretty good. You found those at Wegmans, right?
Yeah.
What is this supposed to be?
I have no idea.
There were points in which I thought that was mac and cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. The only way of knowing that, I guess, would be read the box. Not sure what that is. I'll be honest.
Technically, I read the box, but I did that too long ago to properly remember.
Well, I don't know. When you try it, you can probably tell some of the ingredients that are in it just based on how it tastes.
Well, I can easily see corn.
Yep. If you were on the show Chopped, if you were on Chef Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, sometimes he does a blindfolded taste test.
So we can't see it?
Yeah. A lot of those cooking shows do that. They say try to recreate this dish based on what it tastes like. What do you think's in this dish?
They have you eat the dish while blindfolded.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're supposed to recreate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes they do that too on Worst Cooks in America.
Worst Cooks in America?
That's a show on the Food Network.
What makes them the worst cooks in America?
They just don't have a lot of experience cooking. So they want to learn how to cook. So they go on that game show.
Well, I took culinary arts back in high school.
I remember. Yes, you did.
Isn't it just a matter of following the recipe's directions?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
If you have a recipe.
A
lot of people cook and they don't follow a recipe.
How do you do that?
Well, experience. You think about how something tastes and you try to put the taste combinations, imagine what they would taste like, and then make a dish.
I've been spending the past 24 hours upgrading this granite mine.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the goods that are unique to the dwarf settlements.
I see. Tired a little bit.
You are?
Yeah. I'm a little tired.
Today I opened up that second bag of peppermint chow.
How is it? You said it was pretty good?
Yeah, it tastes sweet. It tastes, at least parts of it taste like chocolate.
Oh.
And it has all that peppermint stuff. I still have some left if you are interested.
Yeah, maybe later on you can let me have a little bit. I'll give it a taste test.
All right.
That would be pretty good. And a piece of cheese. I'm gonna go put my legs up and rest.
I had some Kraft mac and cheese around 4 in the morning. Then I had some around, I think, either noonish or somewhere between noon and 3 p.m., I think. The first time I cooked it for 2 minutes in the microwave, and then the second time for 2 minutes, then an additional 30 seconds. In that glass container. With the lid off both times.
Good. Yep, you don't want to nuke the lid.
Yeah, if you do that, isn't there a chance the plastic will melt?
Yeah. And that would be bad.
You don't want to eat plastic.
And ruining the dish would be a bad idea.
Yeah. The first time the craft was okay, but it wasn't as warm as I would have liked, so that's why, excuse me, I did the extra 30 seconds
Huh.
the second time.
That's cool. Well,
And Dad said he's gonna pick me up tomorrow.
or is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. After work?
I think so.
Okay. Did you say like you think that'll be like 5:30 or like 7:30 or
Probably.
which one?
Maybe 7:30 if he has work today. Much earlier if he doesn't.
Okay, honey. That's cool.
I think at some point I'm going to work on a Captain Marvel Starfilm drawing for him.
That's cool. Well, Ty, I think I'm gonna run upstairs and stretch my legs out. My legs are kind of tired. Let's see. Oh my God, a couple clothes magazines to look at. Woohoo! That's always fun. I got 3 of them.
In the mail today?
Well, I have to confess, I haven't gotten the mail in about 2 days.
You're eating a provolone cheese.
I am, because I'm still a little bit hungry. So I decided to have a piece of cheese.
Okay.
Because sadly, we're out of bread anyway.
Oh, we don't have any bread? Do we have turkey bacon?
No, we ate it all. But we still have a little bit of salami. And we have Thomas's English muffins.
Maybe we'll have English muffins and those biscuit roll-ups. And coffee for breakfast. You have eggs, right?
I do. Want eggs for that?
Yeah, can we do sunny side up?
I think that would work pretty good. We could put it right on there, couldn't we?
On top of the biscuit roll-ups?
No, I mean on top of the English muffin.
Okay, just
Maybe.
please be sure to butter and toast them.
Or we can just put the egg on the side and dip it in, I guess. That might be good. That's nice. Cool.
Then what do you want to do for lunch?
Oh. We gotta eat that salmon.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Do we have any rice?
I think so. I have to look in the cupboard.
All right.
I think so.
I'll do that at some point.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you. Regarding the 99 Dan Hamming, I did some work on the scene with the car interior from the outside, and now I'm currently working on the next scene with the trunk. Thanks. And I'm going to need to see if I can simply darken Dan Hamming, because they found that without that darkening prop, he walked more smoothly while recording with Bandicam. Oddly enough, I think I recall going on Iron Rage today at some point, though that seems highly unlikely. Maybe it was yesterday. Or if I did go on Iron Rage today, it was very early today. I didn't hear anything regarding Biden except that he's taking action to tackle the coronavirus pandemic in the United States. I have a lot of faith that whatever these actions are, they'll be quite beneficial. In helping to save lives. Hopefully both inside America and outside. There was some point early in the morning where I accidentally spilled part of one of those Monster energy drink cans that I think are called Pure Zero. I think that's the tagline of the white cans. And I cleaned up the mess using the opened packaging of some of my Christmas candy, a pair of white socks, and a pair of pants. And I left everything in the bathroom instead of going downstairs to the laundry room or something, because I think by that point I had already accidentally woke my mom up once. And I think when I did that, she made a request for me to get her a Coca-Cola from the mini fridge. And so that's what I did. I should probably try and put some napkins or some other kind of paper into my room to avoid a repeat of doing that. Either that or be more careful when there's an opened beverage within my room. As it turns out, getting this Carpenter's Guild badge is actually much easier. I just have to produce advanced tools, and I have exactly 10 workshops. The toolboxes, which means a one-day production, is for when you need the Blacksmith Guild badge. With this knowledge, I think I may do my very best to contribute during the rest of the fellowship adventures. That's definitely a thought I'm having right now, and I had it, I think, a few hours earlier. And if I recall, I think today was my first time trying out co-op games. on Bloons Tower Defense 6 due to a daily co-op challenge. Though I couldn't really communicate. I could only really communicate with the other players through emojis, and I had a randomized username because I recall having a Ninja Kiwi account. I just haven't linked it with my Bloons Tower Defense 6 app yet. I very well may do that at some point. Right before starting to film this video, I was working on editing in stickers, which is my form of censorship, typically used to block out personal information. On, I think it was the January 18th, my dinner, which I think the day counter for that is technically 1701, though there's currently a Lost My Dinner video, and I'm hoping to find that at some point.